turn into flames. Yes, sir. Our first guest is an Academy Award nominated actor. He's starring in the #1 film in the country, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Here is the very talented Johnny Depp, everybody. Well, good to see you.
Well, nice to see you. Thank you.
How about that? Summer's going pretty good, isn't it?
Seems to be going all right so far.
Now, when you're in a movie, you know, at first when they said, well, it's going to be Johnny Depp in the thing, and I was thinking, well, is this a good fit for a Walt Disney film production movie? Did they ever have any second thoughts about you in the leading role of this film?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, second, third, fourth.
Really?
Fifth, yeah.
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 But all of those are gone now, I would guess.
Yeah, like on the second one, it was a little easier to breathe.
Yeah. Well, how did these concerns on their part manifest themselves?
Well, they start with phone calls.
Yeah.
Frantic.
What were they nervous about?
They didn't know what I was doing exactly.
Yeah.
You know, they were concerned that I was, I think in their words, ruining the movie. Something subtle like that.
Yeah, you ruined it. $330 million worth of... They didn't understand your portrayal. They didn't know what the character was. What was the problem?
Well, I got you know, the frantic phone calls, and basically what it got down to was, what is he doing? We can't understand what he's saying. We don't understand a word he's saying. Is he drunk? Are you drunk? Is he gay?
Yeah.
And then, of course, are you gay?
Yeah. But here's what I like about the character. It's all of those qualities that make it fascinating. You know, anybody could just go in there with a parrot on his shoulder, and then there you go.
Yeah.
But this is a whole different deal.
To avoid the parrot on the shoulder.
Well, but now, I heard a story from a long time ago, and I've never known if it's true or not, that there was the show 21 Jump Street.
Yes.
And you subscribe to the theory, if you're not making the executives nervous, you're not really doing your job as an artist. Do you feel that way?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way as well.
Yeah.
I heard this story that there was somewhere in California, in not Studio City, like a Century City or somewhere in Santa Monica Boulevard, a giant billboard of you. Is that true? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now.
What was the billboard?
It was a giant. It was back in those days, you know, when, you know, all the weird stuff started happening to me, you know. And I was driving down Pico. It was at 20th Century Fox, and there was a massive billboard of me holding a gun, and with a slogan that said, "Other kids pack lunch."
That's right.
I knew right away that something had to be done about it.
Yeah. So you didn't care for that portrayal of yourself.
I thought the gun was bad.
Yeah.
Bad news. And I thought my mug up there was worse. So I commandeered a friend of mine, and we went to a hardware store and bought some paint and some brushes and rollers and all the accoutrements, you know, and went back at about 2 in the morning on roller skates.
Roller skates?
Yeah.
Why the roller skates?
Well, I figured it was such an absurd thing to do. You had to try and top yourself, you know.
Make it interesting.
Yeah. So we went there on roller skates and painted out the gun, and I was in the middle of turning myself into Groucho Marx when you know, we're very high up, and when a security guard came around the corner, you know, halt, that kind of thing, as they do. And we halted for a second, and he looked at the billboard, and he looked at me, and he said, well, that's you. And I said, yeah, I know. And he said, well, what are you doing? And I said, well, I don't like it, you know. I think it's wrong. So he kind of, he sort of looked frustrated. He looked at his watch and said, all right, just hurry.
Finish up and get out of here.
Yeah.
Any repercussions from the incident?
No, never heard about it again. No.
Good for you.
And the billboard was gone.
Yeah. We'll be right back here with Johnny Depp, everybody.